Hello, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to more Fortnite news. Let's hop right into it, guys. Of course, we are now 3 days away from Season 7, possibly the turning point or the downfall point of the future of Fortnite. A huge question for all of you guys. What do you expect in Season 7? Of course, going to be an update this Thursday. No surprise as expected, and it should be quite a big one as it was this morning, guys. Epic themselves tweeting out the image so far for Season 7, and it seems like a lot less as we go on season by season, and especially this season, a lot less focus on the whole lore, the whole storyline of this game, and more focus on actual improvements hopefully coming soon. As many of you guys know, weapon balances, latency, FPS issues, the biggest one being mobility issues as well. Some issues being fixed slowly, some being reverted, some being even furthered in terms of problems out there. There are a lot of fixes this game can need, and the community right now is certainly at a turning point. A lot of rumors out there, a lot of stories and threads saying this could be the downfall of Fortnite. This is the end. I don't believe that, but I certainly believe there are some big things coming for Season 7, and just with that tweet, guys, that image out there as well, the ice is spreading, we can assume there are probably going to be some huge mobility fixes or actually additions to the game, whether it's skis, whether it's snowboards, whether it's snowmobiles or other vehicles out there. I do expect some big things coming to the game. Will that fix the pump shotgun timer delay? Will that fix fall damage? Likely not, but I assume during the season we're going to see a lot of addresses of some big problems out there. So the big question remains, what do you guys expect to happen in Season 7 as we are now less than 72 hours away, and I'm excited to see what Epic has in store for all of us. And speaking of being in store, there could be a big update coming very, very soon. There have been many pro players out there. I mean, several pro players. I would say probably the majority as well. We've heard some players out there not want this, but apparently, you guys know the pop-up cups have been going on for several weeks now, and apparently, a few of them, of course, bringing it in a brand new game mode, that being the plus 50 shield. Of course, if you get a kill, you're going to be rewarded plus 50 shield or plus 50 health, whatever. It's going to be health first, then, of course, the additional will go to your shield. That's going to be a great thing for the future and possibly an addition into the live game. We've heard several pro players say they want this function. It does make a lot of sense out there. If you get a kill, you should be rewarded something, especially if you're in a huge team fight, you're taking a lot of damage and just don't have enough heals yourself, because they can be hard to come by. So I think it's a great addition. I think there's definitely a rift though between people who want this and people who don't want this. Will this further split the community out there? That again could be a big issue, but we'll see if they actually do choose to add this function into the live game. It is actually the current format for Winter Royale as well as some pop-up cups, and it's gone over quite well. It's been actually really cool to see some of the brand new strategies out there for players who take on engagements they otherwise wouldn't have, and when they do, they actually get rewarded and can continue on fighting as well when they get that plus 50 shield / HP reward. On top of that though, there are some glitches around this so far. It was actually Zex, first of all, his opponent. He did get the knock. His opponent then left the game and he wasn't given the shield itself. Then it was actually Chap in a different clip, guys, and he later, than a second later, actually fell to his death because of that. So there are these clips right now. There are certainly plenty of glitches currently if this is going to be a future format to still be fixed.
Getting this point, one sec. I'll be there.
That guy's lit over there. Oh no! As soon as
VIP down, so fucking care, chap. I'm popping it.
But I do like it. Personally, I really do. I hate when I get into a fight and obviously I'm losing a bunch of HP. Actually, most of the time I'm dying. But when I do get a kill, it'd be nice to get a little bit of that back, because most of the time you're going to be losing more than 50 HP or 50 shield, or a player like me will. And so getting at least part of that back, I do agree with it. Whether it's going to stay in the game, of course, none of us do know. But I'm really curious what you guys think about that. But of course, most importantly, Winter Royale EU Finals were this past weekend. We saw some tremendous performances out there. The qualifiers were insane. I don't know about you guys. I actually personally prefer duos. I cannot wait for squads to come into competitive play as well, because solos are so hectic to watch. People who win solo tournaments are the beasts out there. Yes, part of it's going to be RNG, but the engagements throughout the entire game, especially when transitioning from storm to storm, it's actually crazy to see. You can be winning one fight, then losing the next, and there are so many moments where it's 1v1v1v1, all in the 1v1s themselves. It's crazy to watch, very hectic as well. If you guys did watch, it was actually Skite taking home the title this time around for the Winter Royale EU Finals, and $75,000 in cold hard cash, and he definitely earned that, guys. Also, notable mentions out there, though, we saw Mitro in there. We also saw Issa, Zypan also joining the top 15. I think of the top 15, Ghost Camo, though, came away with the most insane clip. If you guys did not see this, it was actually Ghost Camo 4 HP versus 100. I'll show you guys that clip right now.
Camo wants to connect right here. Army Diego not making this easy though. switching his location, moving left and right, going from, you know, build to build, changing targets as far as what he wants to prioritize as the builds. And there it is. Camo going for the edit. That's what we said he needed. The aggression.
Camo turns the entire situation around just on 4 HP.
So that was insane. There were so many crazy clips. As I said before, though, it's hard to watch solos for so long. The qualifiers, I kind of just usually skim past those to the finals, but nonetheless, it was hectic to see, you know, the tight-knit group we had so far of the top 5, you know, 10, 9, or 8 points. Everyone down to that last match certainly had a chance in that. So congratulations to Skite, guys. A great victory there. But also, if you guys did watch and think, the quality was not as good as possible, you got to remember it was an online tournament over in Europe and hosted in North America. All that gameplay that had to be captured across 100 different PCs of varying, of course, a wide variety of PCs these players were playing on. So that's why sometimes the quality of the stream, although the graphics on the stream were amazing quality, the gameplay footage was not always the best. You can imagine they had to capture it across so many different players out there. Definitely, it's not a LAN event, not going to be as easy. So that's why the footage was sometimes spotty. Nonetheless, though, guys, a crazy event. If you guys want to wait till December 11th as well, we have our North American finals, which should be announced, the finalists as well. We're going to probably narrow down our top 200 sometime soon. If you guys do remember, we talked about this in our last video. It was actually European side of the top 200 original. It was over 20. Actually, 28 contestants were removed or disqualified because they were either cheating or the majority of them were actually not of age of 16 years or older to compete. So the North American side should probably see a similar number to that, maybe a bit less because 28 was actually a far out number, but that does mean Nate Hill, Cloaksy, Tfue might actually rejoin in. Is it likely? No, but it's definitely possible. And then also, very lastly, for all you people out there trying to support your favorite creators, it was this morning announced, Epic did announce, guys, support a creator is now permanent for the prolonged future and should be forever. So if you guys support your favorite creator and spend your V-Bucks with their codes, they will always and forever receive that partial percentage of that. So great for Epic and great for all you people out there who love supporting your creators. As always, my name is Jake. I hope you guys all enjoy this episode of Fortnite News. Hopefully going to see you guys back here as well Thursday with some huge announcements. Will this be the downfall of Fortnite? I highly doubt it, but I'll see you guys back here then no matter what. As always, my name is Jake. I'll see you then. Bye.